What's up, everyone?
What's up?
Welcome back to our channel.
We're so excited you're here.
We are really excited. Actually, I'm really excited that we're filming again. I feel like we're finally kind of coming to a place. We're extremely busy. Today was like all work day. Didn't even get a workout in today, actually.
I know. We're going back tomorrow.
We're going back tomorrow.
We're watching Survivor tonight. We missed it yesterday.
Yeah. It's been a crazy couple of days.
So we're watching it today.
Yes. But it's really exciting because we're kind of in a place where we can film a lot more.
Yeah.
Like it's kind of starting. So expect a lot more videos because they're coming. But tonight we are making a meal from HelloFresh. Thank you so much, HelloFresh, for partnering with us on today's video.
And I'm actually excited.
I am too. We actually really love HelloFresh. Years ago in Oregon, we had HelloFresh.
And I'm actually excited to do it again because it is fun.
Yeah.
And you know, I do all the cooking, 90% of it.
Yeah.
So this is fun because I like, just personally, this is what I thought about groceries. When I go to the grocery store, I buy a lot. We're not good planners.
We talked about this in a video.
We did.
We will end up being like spontaneous and going out to dinner. But I personally love this because
it's all portioned out for us.
Well, not only that, it's like new. Oh, yes.
No, that was what I was saying.
Yeah, yes. And we talked about that before. Sorry.
Like we buy a bag of chicken, a bag of broccoli, all that. We're not good at making multiple meals out of it.
Yeah.
That's what I did when we do this. I do like it because it will have exactly what you need.
Yes. What I personally love about it, like today and yesterday, it's been extremely busy with work. And Zach will oftentimes like ask me what we want for dinner, and I'm like, I just don't want to think. I can't think about another thing.
Yeah.
Like my brain hurts. I just don't want to think. And they send you the meals, and they're meals that you may or may not have tried before. And I really like that because we would never make these.
Yeah, growing up too, like I like learning and I'm always like, even if you make a meal and you learn one technique or one new flavor, to me that sells it all.
Yeah, and Zach's family, actually, they're very good cooks and good with flavors and stuff like that. So the fact that you like this is like huge because...
And it makes it fun where it's like, they're good stuff, but it's like different stuff. It's not like you're just making a baked potato or you're not just making chicken with green beans on the side. No, like they're actually like, I don't know. Yeah,
I agree. They are like...
I really do like...
I know, I do too. Anyway, so...
We got 3 this week.
Yeah.
Well, it comes with 3. Yeah.
And they deliver straight to your door. If you guys don't know what HelloFresh is, it's a subscription where they send you meals and they are delivered straight to your door. And like we said, you can have like new things.
We're gonna cook one. We're cooking one right now.
Yeah, and they have different they have vegetarian, or like we don't eat seafood, so we opted for no seafood. So you can customize it to your own lifestyle. We just do the 2 people. Yeah. They have it for bigger families. And I think they're amazing. I think mostly for me, because right now we are so busy, it really does make it takes the thinking out of dinner. And that's what I need.
Like I said,
you need the different ideas.
There's different ideas and there's less waste.
Yes.
Like I just said, I buy stuff and then I end up throwing stuff out, like a half a bag of chicken because it's like I never cooked it. This is like there's nothing thrown out because it's like perfect.
Yeah, it is the perfect size.
These are the 3 meals. The 3 meals were sheet pan turkey meatball flatbreads.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can see that, hopefully. And then firecracker meatballs. It has like meatballs and rice and green beans. But we're gonna do this one tonight. Crispy cheddar chicken.
I love broccoli and cheddar.
Yeah.
Also,
that looks, I'm not kidding, this looks so good.
I'm so pumped. Also, it's cool too because they put out all the portions and then obviously tell you how to cook it. So if you do have a favorite, you can just keep it and buy the ingredients in the future if you want to like make it on your own. But like Zach said, everything comes like packaged. Each meal comes packaged. It's just like a prep, what do you call that? Like food prep.
It's
service.
Yeah, pretty much.
If you guys want to try out HelloFresh, use code BrandyJackson14 to get 14 free meals across 5 boxes with HelloFresh. And you want to just like divide and conquer, or how do we want to do this?
Maybe I'll start,
So what do you want me to do? You want me to chop everything up? Clean wash.
Preheat oven to 425.
Okay.
A lightly oiled baking sheet.
This is like actually so handy because we did not prepare.
I'm not making this up. What's kind of fun too is when we used to do HelloFresh, we would do it together like this.
Yeah, we did.
So it is, because usually when we cook, we'll like wash dishes together, or maybe you'll cut up the lettuce and cilantro and that's it. But it's actually kind of, it just brought back a memory. Sorry, that was totally out of the blue. But
another thing I forgot to mention, start HelloFresh and 1 week you're gonna be out of town or whatever, you can actually skip a week, which I know we did in the past and I actually like that about HelloFresh.
Yeah, we would do that, or you don't obviously have to cook it that night.
Yeah, they'll
Yeah, because they'll last. Because sometimes like something would come up or we'd go out with a friend.
Like last minute.
Yeah. 1 tablespoon of butter.
Why is this like, you're right, like we do always do the HelloFresh together.
I know.
I feel like, what is it about it that makes it like, you know, like you want to do it together?
It actually is kind of fun.
Yeah. Like, is it because it's like, I don't know. I don't know what it is, but it is true.
You feel like you're a little chef and cook while you're doing it. You really do.
You kind of do. You're like, oh.
So it is kind of fun.
Yeah, that's so funny. All right, got the broccoli on here.
And then cube up these, and then it says dice the chive. This is a perfect example. I'll buy the big tub of panko crumbs, and then it usually goes bad in like a year or two.
Yeah, by the next time we use it.
By the next time we use it, it's bad.
It's so true.
So it is kind of perfect. Okay, the panko, half the fry seasoning, half the cheddar. You always have to clean as you go too, right?
Yes, always clean as you go. It saves you so much, and then you can just enjoy your show and your kitchen's clean other than the dishes you're eating on. Unless you have kids. Unless you have kids who are gonna clean it up. Your family, like the kids, they all do like kitchen chores. Like mom or dad makes the food and then the kids clean.
I used to pretend I was asleep on those.
No, you
on
didn't.
my kitchen nights.
Did you really? Then you have to
Sometimes,
wake up
but
and do
it'd
it.
always be left over for me. It's a true story.
I just remember because Zach, like, we obviously started dating super young. And when I'd go over and we wanted to hang out, your mom would be like, Zach, you have to clean the kitchen before you go. It's so funny. See, we would never.
Yeah, I would never
like,
do this.
No.
We would do chicken and I would season it if it was a barbecue, or we made teriyaki chicken the other day. But I wouldn't think about doing
panko and cheddar.
Panko and cheddar on top, and
that looks so good.
It actually does. I'm not even lying.
This actually looks so good.
So now I think we could put that in there for 25 minutes, or when the chicken's, it says when that's roasted and the chicken internal temp, usually I think chicken's 165. I don't know if it says on here. It probably does somewhere, but usually chicken should be 165. And then
okay. Time to put the potatoes in the water. We already, while the water was starting to boil, we cleaned everything up. That was like one thing my mom always taught me. I might have too much water. How much water goes over the top?
it said 2 inches, so I think it'll be fine.
Okay.
You're so cute.
You're so cute.
This is fun.
It really
Oh,
is.
you see my shorts in here.
It's okay. Like if you're newly dating someone.
This would be fun because it's not like you have to, it's not super overcomplicated. It's a good meal. Plus it's kind of fun.
And I feel like it takes the pressure, like as far as every meal that we've had from HelloFresh, it's been good.
Yeah.
So it's like not a pressure, like doesn't have the pressure of like making sure it's like you do good. Like it's step by step. Everything has its portions.
Yeah.
This actually would be a really great, like if you're newly dating someone and you want to cook them a meal.
We're dead serious too.
I
feel
know,
like we keep on going on, but,
No,
like,
but
it brings me to think about it. Like,
it's actually really smart.
Yeah.
Or like or you know what else is like my little sister, sorry Court, she isn't like the biggest cook.
Or no, I don't even think the biggest cook, just not the biggest planner.
Well, and what I'm trying to say though is like getting comfortable in the kitchen.
Oh yeah,
like getting comfortable with cooking. Like if you're moving out for the first time, that sort of thing.
Oh, yeah.
Like that's what I'm meaning. Is this one mine?
You have whatever one you want. This bottle is that one. We could share them. Add the sour cream and that cheddar and a tablespoon of butter.
That I learned recently is the key ingredient to mashed potatoes is sour cream. Because it almost gives it like a little bit of the baked potato. You know how you put sour cream in a baked potato?
Yeah.
Because I used to always do heavy cream. But sour cream, I think brings more flavors out.
And the only thing I think you need, and I feel like this is known, I think they give you everything but like oil, salt, pepper, and butter.
Oh, okay.
I just don't want anyone to be surprised.
Yeah.
But everybody has salt and pepper, that's a no-brainer. And then olive oil, most people have olive oil.
Yeah.
But then I think butter too. I think those are the 4 things that are on a lot of their meals.
And if you are moving out into like your own place, those are all items you need.
Yeah.
Like you need butter for toast, you need it for mashed potatoes, you need it for
And I'm sure there's substitutes for
Yeah. They have a vegetarian option too.
Yeah. That's what's cool too is I would do the vegetarian option, but I like if fish showed up one day,
no.
I'm like, no.
No, so you can customize it, which is important to us because we don't eat seafood.
Yeah. I like too, like we didn't pick these out. And it's kind of fun that you really don't know what you're getting, but it's like that's kind of cool.
Yeah. It does make it kind of like a date night experience for sure.
Yeah.
Like if you're trying to get your spouse to like hang out with you.
Yeah, Brandy usually never hangs out with me.
Oh, stop. That's not true.
I'm the beggar.
Zach is more of the like quality time person, like for sure. I'm way more of the
get out of my space.
No.
I'm just joking.
No, I just am more like
you like to do things, but you like to be in your own space too.
Yeah.
And then mashed potatoes. You want to put the bacon on?
On the potatoes?
Yeah. How's the chicken?
It's so good. I like that like crust. It's almost like.
Oh yeah.
Isn't that good? That's bomb.
It's like.
That is bomb. You good?
No.
Is it nasty?
Yeah.
Your eyes are watering almost. What are you doing?
Okay. Went to the mall. We ran into a friend.
I know, and we wanted to vlog in the mall, but we ran into our friend, and so then we went and had lunch with her. Well, we sat there with her while she ate her lunch. I
went to Whole Foods because I'll go back to that. But this friend, so I grew up, her husband lived maybe 2 minutes away from me growing up my whole childhood. And then she lived like 15 minutes away, but she had a big family, I had a big family, so everybody kind of whatever. But the 3 of us went to school, elementary, middle school, high school. We were friends, I wouldn't say like best friends or anything, but we were all friends.
but they moved from Eugene to Texas like years ago. And then I heard they moved to Arizona, and when we moved there, like we weren't in contact with them. Brandy didn't even know who they were.
Actually, I was following her on Instagram.
Oh, okay. But, so I knew they moved to Arizona, but I didn't really know. And like I said, we weren't really like friends where we kept on touch like that. But then, working at Trader Joe's, I saw them in there, and I was like, oh dude, what's up? And then I was like, we were just talking, catching up. And I asked where they were living. I assumed close by. And then they said the corner of, you know, whatever. And I was like, dude, we live on the corner of that street.
Yeah.
So we literally live like, I think a mile away from them.
Yeah.
And it's just weird. Growing up for 15 years, I lived a mile away from Andrew. But what was funny is she does photography. She does a bunch of stuff now, but she primarily did photography. And Brandy was doing photography.
Yeah.
Photography primarily.
Yeah.
So it's kind of weird.
It just was so bizarre. And the fact that you grew up with them.
Yeah.
Like didn't your mom do
yeah, like little after school stuff, and she'd come all the time. But then also we're saying we live in this huge city. It's like the 4th or 5th biggest city. And we went to the Scottsdale Fashion Mall, which is like 30 minutes away from our house. And we were in Zara, and she was just in line right there. So it's like, the world is
such
smaller
a small
than you
world.
think.
Yeah.
It's just, I thought that was bizarre.
I think it's crazy that we moved from a small town to, you knew them, grew up with them your whole life, and they live a mile away from us. Like, that is so crazy to me.
I think it's so weird.
It's like, it's so bizarre. So let us know. If you have a story like that, down in the comments, if you've ever had like weird situations like that. Like, I feel like that happens to us all the time.
Another time is, this was recently with you. Brandy had a wedding in California, and then she flew from LA to San Francisco to Eugene.
So weird.
And
no, I flew to California, shot the wedding, and then after the wedding, my sister had her baby, so I was flying from California to Eugene. But I had a layover in San Francisco, and I'm waiting. I go get some lunch, and I sit down, and I look up, and there is
my niece,
Zach's nephew and his wife. And I'm like, what the heck? And so then I walked over there, and I started talking to them. And then the weirdest thing.
Well, they were coming from Hawaii.
Oh, yeah.
To San Francisco layover to get to Eugene. So it's like, you didn't know they were going to be there.
And not a lot of people fly into Eugene. Normally they'll fly up to Portland and then they'll drive home from Portland, because Portland's like the bigger airport. Eugene's a tiny airport.
So you just happen to see them and be like, dude, what?
But the most bizarre thing is my nephew, or your nephew, our nephew, and our seats were right next to each other.
I know.
It was so weird. I just feel like, and then like another time we were in Vegas, and I worked at a bank at this time. I worked at a call center in a bank, and we're just like walking along, like Zach's nephew, this was like years and years ago. Zach's nephew got married in Vegas.
Yeah, we're all walking, like 10 years ago almost.
And I hear this voice said Brandy, and I was like, what the heck? And it was this guy that worked in the cubicle right next to me. It was just like really weird. I feel like stuff like that
always happens to us though. Or we'll see someone or know someone that's like, oh, I know, you know. Stuff like that is just so weird.
It's really weird. But yes, we want to know, has any of that, like, do weird things happen to you guys like that, where you're like, what the heck? Or is that not that weird? I feel like those things are weird.
I think that's weird.
Yeah. Like,
I know stuff like that happens. I was reading the other day this story that these two girls had the same social security number, and they went to go resolve or whatever it, and they both were born the same day, the same year, everything. What? And then they found out they were both married to the same guy, not the same guy, but a guy with their husbands both had the same names. And I think there was like another whole step. They both had like 3 kids. So it's like they were living like identical lives pretty much. They were completely different, but identical lives.
That's so weird. You know what? Hold on. The whole reason why we started this entire conversation is because Lauren and you were talking about gut health.
Oh yeah.
That's the whole reason why we turned on the camera.
So I went to Whole Foods the last like week or so. No, I feel like the last month or couple months.
I feel like the last 2 years, ever since we turned 30, everything's gone downhill.
But I've had like gut issues. As far as like, I feel bloated and just like, sensitive to stuff. Yeah. And I know there's a lot of people or tests I could do, or which this is really bad. I haven't been to the doctor. I know. But like the last week, I've had to be like my side. It hasn't hurt, but it's just been sensitive. And then so I really cleaned up my diet. I've been taking probiotics every day. I've been doing green smoothie in the morning. I've been just really trying to get a lot more water in. You haven't been like eating a lot of treats. Yeah. I'm not in, it's not painful. I just feel like I've been bloated lately. Yeah. Which really sucks. Like, and when I eat, like I'll eat a little bit and I just get bloated. So she was talking to me about like she went through kind of the same thing, and like she went through like a colonoscopy, and she went and talked to like a naturopath doctor, and like just essentially found out she like needed to like clean up her diet. And maybe I should go to the doctor. This is so bad, but at the same time, it's not painful. It's not making me not sleep. It's not like it hurts. It's just kind of a discomfort. It's been a couple days, and it like goes away like if I'm doing something. Yeah. But so I got some digestive enzymes. I don't know if you can see that. I just went to Whole Foods. We're taking probiotics every 3 times a day. And I really do feel like maybe it's a placebo, I don't know. But I really feel like my stomach like hasn't been bloated. Like I even woke up this morning and I was like, my stomach feels like tight. But I don't know if that has anything. I feel bloated. Yeah. I don't know if it has anything to do with that, but it feels like. But I've been cleaning up my diet as well. But a lot of the symptoms, you were the one that told me, a lot of the symptoms, it says I could have had can have a parasite. Yeah. So I'm really trying to like clean up to like get rid of that. I'm not a doctor, but. Yeah, but a lot of the symptoms were that. And like I said, if it was painful or if it goes on for a while longer, I'll go to the doctor. Yeah. Maybe we're not in our 20s anymore. We gotta rely on those doctors a little more. Which a lot of people have told me about this in the past, but she was saying she was doing this. I bought this aloe vera juice drink. Trader Joe's has it too. It has in a big jug. The guy that owns our gym, he always used to come into Trader Joe's and get it. But I guess like a year or so, they changed the formula or the manufacturer, and he said, I forget what he said. He said it's not the same or whatever. I don't know anything about this one, but I bought it to hopefully help too. It is so gross. You want to sip? I don't know. I'll try it. Is it so gross? Okay, let's try it. Oh, it's not that bad. You think? It kind of tastes like watered, like way watered down, like apple cider vinegar to me. Yeah, you're right. It does taste like that. I'm gonna set the right there. But then, yeah, Brandy already showed this. I had to get her an Olipop. Yeah. I'm looking for the, not orange squeeze, the orange, what one have we not tried? Orange cream. Orange cream? Yeah, I haven't seen them in the stores. Yeah, they didn't have it there either. But you did get the grape. I got the grape one. I bought it, it's at home, and then I think someone commented this too, they have it at Kroger now. I saw it at Kroger, but they only had root beer, cherry vanilla, and grape, I think. So when I was there the other day, I just grabbed one to drink in the car. It was okay. I'm not a big grape soda fan. Yeah. But it was okay. I haven't tried it yet. I wouldn't recommend it. But like I said, this one, we go back to the root beer and this one. Yeah, those two are the best, hands down. Yeah, I agree. Okay, you ready to get home? Oh, this too. Oh yeah, I forgot. I thought he opened up a beer in the car, because does this not look like a beer? It's called Liquid Death. It says murder your thirst or something. Drinking. I heard about this. I've seen it before, but I was like, okay, water in a can, what? But a lot of people were saying that people that want to go to a party or hang out, they'll take these if they don't want to drink. Because it looks like a beer, so people don't bother them. Yeah. Or be like, oh, why aren't you drinking, you know? Which is so sad. Like, if you don't want to drink, you don't want to drink. Yeah. I hate that. But I heard it from that, but then also people were saying the water actually is good and it's a cool little marketing thing. So I just happened to pick it up. And what was weird, I was expecting, I wasn't expecting a beer, but I was expecting, because I was seeing you drink this, I was expecting something, but then I was like,
it's just water.
Just tastes like water. I remember the first time, I was like probably 12 or 13. I wanted to try, maybe I was younger, I wanted to try Fiji water, because it was like all the rave, and I was so excited, and I bought it. I don't know if I had my parents buy it for me or one time, and I drank, and I was like, it's freaking water. Granted, is there good or bad water? But
you told me a story a long time ago about when you did that with that candy bar.
Oh, I think I was turning, I forgot how old I was. There's a place in Eugene called Hiron's, and they would have this ad come out every year for and a big on it was a Toblerone bar. I hope, maybe you can put in a picture. I don't know if everybody knows what that is.
Yeah, I'll put it in a picture.
The Toblerone chocolate bar. And I remember I baked, because it comes in like this cool package.
It's like a triangle.
Triangle, and it's a bar. I
remember thinking it was cool too.
I was thinking it was the coolest thing ever. I remember for Christmas, because I think it was like a holiday one, so it was like a huge bar. I remember begging my parents to get it for me, and they got it for me for Christmas. I remember I opened up, take a bite, and I was like, this sucks. Now I think as an adult, I don't think I've had, maybe I'll buy it again. Trader Joe's had something.
My old boss got it for us, and it was good. He's like, you have to like, kind of like not chew through it, just kind of like suck it and let it melt in your mouth and like.
I think as an adult, I would like it.
Yeah.
As however old I was, 11-year-old kid, I was thinking of like Snickers or Milky Way or something, not some like, I'm not saying it's gourmet, but you know what I mean.
Oh.
That was so funny though.
I also did the same thing, but I actually liked the candy bar. But I so bad wanted the orange one that you like hit, you know?
Oh,
and then it's like little orange slices, but I actually thought
those are actually not that bad.
Yeah. Well, that's why I said, like, I did the same thing, but I actually liked it.
Yeah. That's where, is it influencing or
don't you think kids are marketing for sure.
It's marketing, because I hate too when like you watch someone. That's why I feel like I try to be honest with stuff.
Yeah.
Where I hate when I watch someone or something, and I know everybody has their own opinion and taste profiles, like, you know, I hate olives, so no matter what you say about it, I'm gonna hate it, so obviously.
Or like me, I hate seafood, and people are like, you're missing out, and I'm like, that's fine.
Yeah. That's what's hard with marketing too, because then you get trapped where it's like, not everything is good, you know?
No, it's true. But like, yes, you'll see things over and over and over again, and it really makes you, and especially as a kid, you're so impressionable, and you will like, so bad.
This is a perfect example, because like, if I was trying to sell this, I'd be like, this tastes so good, this water's so refreshing, the can goes to a good cause. I drank it and was like, I'd buy it again, but it tastes like water. Or like this, I love them. I've tried other ones where I'm like, it sucks.
That's true.
But then I try this and I'm like, oh dude, this is super good. Or the aloe juice, you know, it's like.
Yeah.
Afternoon, it is another day, but it is pouring rain. It's thunder and pouring rain right now, which it's funny because back when I lived in Oregon, I hated the rain. Absolutely hated it, but it rained all the time. Where now when it rains in Arizona, I love it. I just wanna like light a candle and make chili or something like warm and hearty and cozy up on the couch and watch a movie, because these days are far and few in between. You might be able to hear some thunder. Okay, so in my favorites video, I shared my absolute favorite hoop earrings, and mine were pretty beaten up. They had hairspray on them, makeup. I have worn them in the pool. I've had them for at least 2 summer seasons where I wore them to the pool. I've even worn them to work out by accident. They are super, super lightweight. But anyway, the Etsy shop that I purchased these from saw the video and they sent me new ones, you guys. So I'm gonna link these down below because they are absolutely beautiful. They're a small business. They are the sweetest to send this over. So they sent me over a little note, just like saying they saw the video and they wanted to send me over some new ones. They sent over 2 pairs of my favorite ones, the smaller chunky ones, and then a pair of the bigger ones, which I love to wear as well. And they are the best lightweight earring ever. I love these so much, and I purchase jewelry all the time, and I just always go back to these. They dress an outfit up. You can wear them with casual outfits. I'll even wear these with like my leggings, and I'm wearing leggings today, and I just really like that they, I don't know, dress your outfit up a little bit more. But okay, so a couple vlogs ago, I mentioned how I wanted to get some like blue and white china to add to our dinnerware, and my friend Diana actually found these blue and white dishes from Zara, which were, it's actually really nice because I got 8 dinner plates and 8 salad plates. And what I love about these is that they're not cracked, they're not too aged, and I can have them for a really long time. I love them so much. Let me show you. They are so pretty, and I shared them over on Instagram, and I actually got a couple of people saying they're really southern. Ooh, do you hear that? That's the thunder. I hope you can hear that. So cool. Anyway, a lot of people were saying that they are, or a couple of people were saying that they are very southern. And okay, my vision for these is not everyday dinnerware. I really want to use these for either like the holidays or like spring and summer. I think that these are definitely a beautiful spring and summer plate, and kind of have these for special dinners or special occasions. But I think that it really warms up our space. We do have quite a bit of modern pieces, and I really like adding a little bit of charm into our space. You guys, I love these. Now, you guys, if you saw the video where I pull out some of the flatware that I have been collecting, I don't know that I like the vintage flatware with the vintage style plates. So I do kind of want to find a modern flatware to go with these, which I still love the Williams Sonoma. So maybe I'll, you know, end up getting those. But as I've mentioned before, I really love having different pieces and like having like different sets for different occasions. I just like that. I think it really, I don't know, it keeps things like interesting, and I really love collecting. When I was young, I remember like always, especially when Zach and I first got married, I remember always wanting to have a kitchen with like just different things and a nice kitchen with nice pieces. So slowly working on that has been super exciting because it's been like a dream of mine for a long time. But I love these. I think that they're so beautiful. I really do love these. I love the print. I love the style. I really do think it softens up some of our home decor. And okay, I want to show you. Okay, so it's kind of hard to see, but if you can see kind of how they add a little bit of charm to our space. Also, I just bought this vessel. Like, look at that. I think it mixes with modern really, really well. I bought this vessel. Oh my gosh, I love it. It's like such a beautiful modern piece. Okay, so I got a little interrupted because Zach was coming home from Costco and he brought me lunch. So I took a little break before I was showing you the vessel back here. You guys, I love it. It's so beautiful. It's like nice and modern. I also got it in black, and I shared this in a video. I think I did like a shop with me. I didn't share it in the store because it was really busy and I was like, awkward. But I ended up getting it anyway because I thought, okay, I'm gonna get it for some clients' homes, but I'm for sure keeping the white one. I love it a lot. A lot of the vessels I have are really like vintagey, and I need more like modern pieces to kind of balance that out. Okay, so Zach does not like these, but I think that they'll be so beautiful for like spring and summer, or even like a special dinner like Thanksgiving or things like that. These are not gonna be our everyday dishes. We got Crate and Barrel dishes, like kind of more modern ones that are more.
I think they're fine. They don't remind me of you. I'm not saying they're bad at all, or like
It's so interesting because I like
these. When I see them, I was like, I don't think about you at all.
Maybe not me today, but I definitely used to love this kind of stuff, like especially when I do photography and stuff. I have gotten a little bit more modern, but I love this. This will always be something I love. So, got those. And I gotta show what Zach bought.
No, it's so dorky.
Okay, Zach bought a Costco puzzle.
Okay, like a week ago, whoa, I'll sit down. A week ago, I was like, I want to do puzzle because I remember I used to go to my grandma's house all the time, and she would always have puzzles for us, and I love doing them. They're super dorky. But then I was thinking, like, I'm on my phone all the time, or we're watching TV or doing stuff where I want to read more and like do more, like a little mental stuff.
Yeah,
and I heard puzzles are good for your short-term memory and just stuff, obviously with clicking stuff together, with visualizing things. So like, I'm gonna get a puzzle. And then like a day after that, I saw online, I was following some Costco thing, that the Costco had puzzles. They have a 500 piece and a 1,000 piece. I want to do the 500 because I think I could do that in a night or two, depending on, I just don't want to spend a whole week doing it and
have it sitting out on the couch.
We had a house with a room or a living room. Yeah, that's fine, but it's like, I'm gonna have to do it right here on the counter. So I thought 500, I think it would be fun. This is my idea. I got a couple bottles of wine, either tonight or tomorrow. Play some music, drink some wine, and like just puzzle. And then Brandy's probably not gonna want to do it with me.
No,
but just talk or hang out, or if she's doing something.
It's actually.
It's better than getting my mind on like sitting on the couch and watching something or something.
Yeah.
Even if I do it for like an hour for 2 or 3 nights in a row.
I remember whenever, I don't know if you remember this, but when we would go sit before like my mom's chemos, they always had puzzles.
Yeah.
A lot of people would do puzzles. And I think it is kind of something, I feel like it's maybe like kind of like working out, get your mind off of things.
With my brother
so
too,
focused.
in the hospice house, they had puzzles in one of the rooms. So we'd go in there and just do puzzles. It does, it kind of gets your,
yeah.
But I thought this was funny. This is so marketing. Costco has a puzzle of itself, and I spent money on it. But it's like all the,
how much was that?
It's all the departments. You can't, sorry, it's really hard to probably see it right there. Like they have the I can't see sideways, I'm looking at it. Like they have the bakery, they have the food court. Yeah, we'll share it when we finish it. It was $10.
Oh, okay.
And I heard this brand is really good, Dodel, I don't know how to say it. But like I said, they have a 500 piece and a 1,000 piece. I bet these will be gone soon. Yeah. But actually, I even went to 2 Costco's.
Yeah, he went to
The one didn't have it, and then the one over a little bit further from our house, only like 10 more minutes, they had a huge display of it. But we'll show when it's done. Or if you never see it, that means I gave up because I forget it.
Yeah. How's it going?
It's going good.
Do you love it? You've been over here. This is, I think, really good for you.
It probably is.
You've been over here for a while.
Maybe 45 minutes or so.
Yeah.
I'm glad I got the 500 piece because I probably could get it done like, maybe I'd do it tonight or 2 days, you know.
Yeah.
I got all these edges. I wanted to show this. I feel like such a dork.
No, I think it's cute. And you know, I just feel like it's one of those things that we used to do this, and it's just kind of like a, what do they call that? Like a lost art, or like a lost, I forget like what the word is.
Yeah.
But it's just almost like we don't do this stuff as much anymore.
Yeah.
And I do think it's really, really cute. I started bringing some fall into our space. So I picked up these like, gosh, I don't even know what color this is. They're like a really dark purple. What's weird is they, like right here, it's like, seems like it's not in the water, but it is. So I don't know why it's doing that. And I'm kind of hoping that these dry out really well so that I can keep them, even if they're dried, but they are so beautiful. I got them at a like specialty grocery store where they sell some of their florals by the stem, which is a little bit more pricey, but I feel like this is such a special, I don't know, you just don't see this in like a regular grocery store. However, it's not very happy. I have a cup of water in there, and I tried to make it like a little asymmetrical, but it's just not as happy today. It's a little bit kind of falling down. And then I finally lit this baize candle, this diptyque candle that one of my clients actually gifted me probably like a year ago. And I felt like it's October. It kind of gives me like, I don't know about you guys, but diptyque gives me Halloween vibes. I feel like it looks like labels that would be on like potion bottles or something. I don't know, maybe I'm weird, but I just thought it was like kind of Halloween-esque. So I brought this candle out and finally lit the candle. One thing actually a lot of you taught me here on the channel is when you burn your candle, you want to make sure you burn it all the way to the walls of the candle. So you don't want to leave any wax unmelted on the very first burn, because then it will tunnel and you won't get your money's worth as far as like when you're burning the candle, because it'll just keep tunneling and it'll never burn the sides of the candle. So I've been really cautious about that. Like sometimes I'll be like, okay, Zach, you have to stay home because the candle has to burn to the wall. It's kind of funny, but anyway, I'm loving this candle for the fall. And then I have one other fall decor piece, which is this like plume reed grass, I believe is what it's called. And this year I was gonna put my pampas grass out, but I am really loving this grass a little bit more than the pampas grass this year. So I decided to go with this one. I do still need to get some fresh florals for the bathroom. I might do pumpkins. I can't decide. Like sometimes I like pumpkins and sometimes I don't. So we're just gonna kind of see how it goes, but this stuff is gorgeous. I'll link it down below for you guys. I got it off Amazon, and you can get a lot of like dried florals and things off of Amazon, but isn't it stunning? I really, really like it. At first it did have a little bit of a smell, but I feel like the smell has gone away and it does not shed at all. One thing with the pampas grass is I do have to spray it with hairspray so it doesn't shed, but this one I haven't even like touched. I haven't noticed any shedding. The smell went away and I haven't noticed, it was just like a grassy smell. It wasn't bad, but no shedding, which is a plus. You're standing up now. Things are getting serious.
I didn't have a method. I was just finding the border first.
I'm just joking. I think it's so cute.
Now, it's smaller than I thought it was gonna be, so I need to move these all out and get it compressed.
He was like, I'm almost done with the border, and I was like, oh my gosh. I looked over and he was standing up. It's the cutest thing. Honestly, I think it's like a good thing. Like I really think this stuff really does help.
Yeah.
I think it's cool.
I don't wanna feel it. Yeah. So I pour up inside my cup and I just sip till I can't feel it.